Now I want to tell about pollution. In olden days, didn't have any pollution, but nowadays we have a lot of pollution. That means there is many different types of pollutions like water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, sound pollution. In when now, for example, coming to the example, in past we didn't have pollution like water pollution. First of all, we talk about water pollution. In olden days, we didn't have water pollution. That means we use water for our purpose. That means we utilize the water in time. That means when it rains falls, we just had kept the water in the we can store it in we had stored the water in any canals or different types of sources. But when compared to now, we are using water and morely we are not using water properly. It may be in future it will be reduce water quantity in future. In olden days, we used to restore water in pumps or different types of canals and rivers like. But nowadays, we are not storing any water in anywhere. We are just using water through like that means water using. That means we are not using properly in proper way in nowadays. When coming to the water, next example for the water pollution, that means we are using, that means we are throwing plastics and different types of materials in the waters like in rivers like plastic and different types of materials in the canals, rivers, etc. In olden days, people like farmers they are using water in a proper way, but nowadays we are not using properly. Coming to the next, soil pollution. In soil pollution, we use different types of chemicals, and we have seen a lot of materials like plastics and different types of chemical reactors like chemical fertilizers. We are using it in different types nowadays. We hadn't seen in past days. We used only organic materials in olden days. Nowadays, it will be in future. It will be having more cultivate. That means polluting in future. And coming to the next, sound pollution. In olden days, we had seen only bullock carts or different types of bicycles. We use we had used different types of that means only the which are not polluted. That means which are not didn't get a sound. Nowadays we are using all fertilizer. That means we are using nowadays most of the motors like we are it's getting smoke like bikes. We see lot of different types of bikes nowadays.